The middle class moving into homeless shelters. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. I hope you guys are all doing great. So this is gnarly. The stuff that we have to deal with now, insane. Insanity. I love real estate. I know many of you do too. We do our best to heat map, temperature check, read between the lines, and look between the economic cracks of the real estate industry. Why? Because if we lose it, we lose everything. It's happened before, 2008. I remember it as a bill-paying adult, even suffered a little blowback, which is one of the things I bring to you today, experience. A lot of people running their mouth out there never lived through it as a bill-paying adult or suffered a little blowback. Otherwise, they'd have a lot of healthy fear. Well, they would have had it a few years ago when we were here, but they should definitely have it now because the cat's out of the bag. But yesterday, I'm driving, like many of you do, or do as well. Still have a gasoline-powered vehicle, a few of them. Haven't quite crossed the EV line yet. Insanity. I will at some point if I have to. I don't know. What do you guys? Leave it in the comments below. You still drive a gas car or are you EV? 1 for gas, 2 for EV, please. That's insane. So what we got going now is everything's hinging on the health and the fitness of our job market, right? That's pretty much the latest or last data point. When we cross that line, possibly the nail in the coffin for the economy and your good old-fashioned real estate market. I hear from realtors all the time. That's Scott, Scott over here is doing this. Okay, calm down. Real estate's local. Your area's not going to crash. Maybe it won't. Don't shoot the messenger. But if you want to take a peek outside your own local economy and maybe get your head around the entire financial picture or health of your industry, maybe take a look over at Phoenix, Miami, Denver, Idaho, Vegas. Take a look over there. My area is holding up just fine. Well, where I'm sitting at today is as well, except for one thing that I'm seeing now. This is forward-thinking, critical thinking time, friends. The job market. I'm driving by. We got a homeless shelter in town. Does a great job. Great job. Very grateful for them. I've sent them many dollars to support them. Usually out in front of the shelter in the evenings when they take the people in for their meal and their shower and whatever else they're doing for them in there, you usually see who you would expect to see, the people that are down and out on their luck. People that are down and out on their luck. Maybe they just become comfortable being, on the fringes of society, right? Let's just cut to the chase. We don't need to sugarcoat this and be overly politically correct. You shouldn't do that, Scott. That's not fair. My uncle was homeless. Everybody knows somebody that was homeless at some point. Here's the thing. If you furnish their gutter, how incentivized are they going to be to dig themselves out? That's what we're doing. We're furnishing the gutter. But it gets better or worse, depending on how you look at this one. This is insane. So I'm driving by the homeless shelter, right? And it wasn't, usually, and you kind of sometimes don't want to look, but you do. It's like one of those things where you look because you feel bad. Usually it goes, poor people. I feel like pulling over and giving them some money sometimes. Somebody that didn't look that much different than me standing out there. A deer in the headlights, found himself on the doorsteps of the homeless shelter. Looks like they could have been working a job last week. Inflation, the rug pull, killing the middle class. But it gets better or worse again, depending on how you look at it. I'm still driving. I'm like, God, that person looks out of place. Poor person. Couple, looking like they just stepped out of their jobs onto the doorstep of the homeless shelter too. And that's just on a quick drive-by. Who knew? How many people? And this is the challenge. This is what I really want to communicate today, my friends. When you start seeing the middle class, people that just are becoming homeless, they haven't fully been gobbled up by being homeless yet. You can tell they're still relatively kept and clean. That's not a good sign. And what this tells me, because a lot of our job numbers currently are all service sector jobs that came in during the reopening. But we see all the white collar tech jobs that were able to stay open during lockdowns start to fall, service sector jobs get added. But if you need sometimes three service sector jobs to match your white collar job, you're in big trouble. So these job numbers for me, and let me know what you think in the description, comments below if you're in the comments. They're not jiving. The numbers don't jive. Because even if we have jobs available, but the jobs won't take care of your cost of living because the cost of living is so high, you're gonna hit the breaking point. I think for most of us today, because we're all screen time ninjas, my kids call this screen aging. You're screen aging, Dad. Screen aging, screen ager. You're a screen ager, Dad. Actually, I like screen aging better because the more screen time we get, the more aging, because we're speeding things up. We need to slow things down, clearly. Job market's going to slow down. This job market's going to slow down in spectacular fashion, friends, because it's the air coming out of the balloon, the dominoes falling. The last one to fall will be jobs because this number was skewed because of the crisis, because of some jobs being able to operate during lockdowns and some jobs being able to operate after lockdowns. But we see the pain. It's not like we hear Google hiring. It's not like we hear Microsoft hiring. It's not like we hear WeWork hiring. In fact, quite the opposite. They're firing or going bankrupt out of business. So the one last data point for me is jobs. And that's the federal government, J-PAL's main thing is to contract the economy to lighten the burden on inflationary pain. And there's no guarantee this will work. Do you think if the job unemployment numbers rise to 5-10%, that's guaranteed inflation comes down? Definitely not. And definitely not right away. And if it does, it definitely won't be right away. And final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. Understand the waters you're swimming in now, friends. They're shark infested. Let's just cut to the chase. They're shark infested. Jobs. Welcome to the swimming pool. When I start seeing people, middle-class people, landing at the doorstep of the homeless shelters, living in their cars, homeless numbers spiking, that's a big red flag for me. And when that's the only thing left that we can cheerlead from leadership is a robust job market, it's not differentiating what type of jobs those actually are. That's a recipe for disaster. The numbers don't jive. People can't do that for very long. They might pull it off for a month or two, but try doing that for the rest of your life. It ain't gonna happen. My advice, and I never suggest anybody do anything that I'm not willing or doing myself, insulate yourself. Live smaller than you have to. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Be fearful when others are greedy. Greedy when others are fearful. Fear is about to sweep the financial markets, my friend. We're one news event away, and even if we don't get it, it looks like the job situation is probably going to be going south on us pretty soon. In the meantime, I'll be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It'd be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you. If you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, gonna love the next video. And there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. And I'll see you on the next video. And God bless.